Hey guys, this is Sergeant Merrill, and we're back to 7 days to die to check out our progress in building what is sure to be the ultimate base. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to 7 Days to Die. This is my quest to build the ultimate base, and as we can see, it is coming along quite well. If you're just coming in on this video, I highly suggest you to watch the previous video. I explain why I want to build on the lake and some of the benefits that it has compared to, let's say, building inside of the church like we did last time. Now, something cool that I did, which I'm going to have to hurry up and get into, is this nice little underground entrance to our new base. It's very nice. And I actually used one of the recommendations in the description of the last video. Someone likes to call this the zombie trap, and it's very simple, very efficient. And let's say you have a tunnel leading to your base. You just put ladders on both sides and build it far enough down to where zombies can fall in it and not get back up if they destroy a few blocks. So this is a nice little zombie trap if you get followed, and it's easy for you to get past. You just do that. In fact, if you're sprinting, you just go right past it like it's not even there. And it's a very effective zombie trap if they somehow find your secret entrance. So thank you for that recommendation, whoever put that in the description of the last video. It has worked very well so far. We haven't had too many problems with zombies following us through that entrance, but you know, as the days go on, the zombies are supposed to get more and more difficult. I know this says day 4, but this is a server. Something I want to reiterate that I've said before is that whenever you restart the server, the days restart. And it's important to restart the server because it'll crash after a certain period of time, and then you lose a significant amount of work. Now, from the last video, some of this should seem familiar. We've just been building out here. This is going to go soon because I'll show you what we have going on the top. This was kind of our ground floor that we started with, and as I said in the previous video, one of the benefits of building on the lake, aside from the fact that zombies don't spawn inside of your base, is that it's difficult for them to swim and hit any block that you've built up from the lake. Also, it's impossible for them to dig down in a lake. Water prevents you from doing any damage to any block that's underneath of it. So let's say you just had this ground floor and you wanted to build a very elaborate underground base. You could do that with the safety of knowing that zombies will not dig down at you. Now, if you build outside of the lake, they still will, but that's something to consider as well. Me personally, I like to go up. I think it's one of the unique factors of this game in comparison to Minecraft is that you have to keep in mind architectural considerations like foundation beams and stuff like that. So here's our second floor. And this has been built significantly from the last video and also from the last stream that I did. I streamed for about 2.5, I think 3 hours building some of this out. So if you don't follow me on Twitch, be sure to do that and you might just catch me. Ooh, free food. Now, zombies don't spawn on the base, but these things do. Isn't that great? The food comes to you. So what I've done here on the second floor is just kind of gotten creative. You know, a lot of this isn't necessary. It's more room than what is necessary, but I like to mess around with the architectural considerations and see what I can do, especially with support beams and stuff. Now, we can see the zombies are starting to come toward the lake. Not all of them will. Some of them will hang out, if you see them over there, on the beaches. So I've built these little things right here to kind of shoot them, peek over the edge and shoot them. Our next goal, is to probably put some type of barbed wire system on the bottom. I want to experiment with that and see what really works, especially considering that it's inside of water. Barbed wire is one of the best defensive tools, but with it being at the water, and peek your head up. Makes it real easy to kill them, real easy to loot them when they come to the windows like this and they can't hit you. And they just line up one after the other. Most of the zombies will stay on the shore, and most of them will not really be able to hit. What I've been doing is putting plywood along the outside to see where the zombies like to come and hit. See, they're right there. once the plywood is gone. I know that's kind of a focus area when I start to experiment with barbed wire, which I haven't done as of yet. I like the barbed wire that you can put on the wall, but it doesn't actually do any damage. So that'll probably be in the next video. Let's go ahead and clear some of this out so they don't make noise throughout the entire time. That should be good for now. Let's go back up to our second floor. I'm kind of proud with what I did here. Been messing around with some of the structural foundation, trying different things out, and I like the combination of metal trussing and wood. You know, wood is not that strong at all, but it looks a lot better than metal trussing. It keeps its shape. It's very squared off. It doesn't get all jagged like metal trussing can get. So it keeps it looking nice, and the metal trussing keeps it very structurally secure. Here's our second floor. This is my room. This is my area. Kind of built out. I'm messing with putting plywood and blocks. Get to build some pretty unique architecture. Here I got my little fireplace. Here's my bed area over here. I need a cleaner bed. Look at that. Somebody probably died on that. And then I got my little balcony area. You can kind of see what I've done to be able to build wood into the roof. This is all coming off of this foundation beam right here. It goes all the way down to the bottom. I want to take it all the way down to ground floor to make it even more secure. And I just kind of spread out from there, use different foundation beams along the sides just to make sure I don't go out too far without it being secure. And use wood on top and bottom to make it look good. It's been working pretty well so far. And I really enjoy the result. It looks nice. Now on our top floor, this is our second floor. On our very top floor, this is where I have our crops. Now the crops at this moment don't require sunlight, but I like to have them in sunlight. It just looks right. It just looks like it makes sense. And in future updates, whether or not I have to restart this base or not, I'm sure they're gonna require them to be in direct sunlight. And we're not done with this base by any means. This is just kind of an update on how it's doing. I want to build a little sniper perch that goes pretty far up, not as high as our last foundation beam that we had go all the way to the very top of the map. And then along the sides here, I want to have just little towers, little guard towers to help us peek around the side, make sure there's nothing weird going on. Once the zombies start grouping up in certain areas, they can get past this metal trussing pretty quick. So that's going to be what happens next. First, experimenting with barbed wire, finish my sniper perch, finish my little guard towers, and then just go from there. It's all about being creative for me. I think I've solved most of the zombie problems as far as them getting inside the base. They certainly don't spawn inside of the base, which is so much better than other bases that I see. One way or the other, the zombies start to spawn inside of the base, and it becomes a problem. And that's something that we've eliminated here. So let me know how things are going on in your base in 7 Days to Die. Some different ideas that you've used that have worked well, and let me know if you have any recommendations for me to make this even more of the ultimate base in 7 Days to Die. But that's all I have for this video. This is Sergeant Merrill out here.